达福创投跨境孵化加速器的创始人 CEO。我们这次呢是带了 Maybury NTC North Texas Commission 北德州委员会的 CEO 呢去参加这次创新投资中国行的第2期活动。我们这次活动呢是非常圆满，我们在5天的时间里呢去了6个城市，那我们也见了很多企业家。那我们做的主要的几个事情呢，一是把美国的一些技术呢带到国内，那还有一个呢是把国内的一些企业呢带到美国来，开拓市场，我们叫海外开拓。那我们帮助企业做的事情就是帮助他如何打通美国的市场和渠道。那同时呢，我们把美国的技术呢带到中国去做合资，同时可以帮助传统的这个企业能更好的进行创新创造。这就是我们做达福创投跨境孵化器的目的。非常感谢大家，谢谢。
Maybury Jackson, and I am the President and CEO of the North Texas Commission. It's a 43-year-old nonprofit organization that was formed to build DFW Airport, essentially. And so what we do is we market North Texas around the world and domestically. We advocate on issues that don't have city or county boundaries, so water, air, transportation, education at a really high level. And then we collaborate on large-scale projects that require the whole region to come together. So in North Texas, there are 12 counties, about 6.5 million people, and we have one person moving here every 5 minutes. So all of our activities are really functioning around those growth patterns and how we connect the world. And so that's why my new partnership with Jason has been so fruitful, because as American Airlines and other airlines start flying direct to Asia, we need to promote, that cross-border collaboration. And how do we familiarize Native Americans with Chinese culture, and the Chinese people that are coming over here, how do we familiarize them with our cultures here? One of the things I think that was most apparent to me was this really warmth of the people wanting to do business outside of China. And I think Texans have that same attitude. We're a very can-do, positive state of a lot of opportunity, and I felt that same sense from all the groups that we met in China. Did you?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Our goal is really to grow the business, right? So I've been here for about 16 years. So I've seen, did 2 startups, and I've seen a lot of business in China that want to move out to Texas and North Texas, and they just don't know, how to do it, right? So we're there to educate. It's about the education and manage the expectations. So I think it's really a great trip for her to go and kind of promote the North Texas at large.
And it starts with just telling people, where is North Texas? Because most people don't know. They know where LA is, and they know where New York is.
That's true.
And they kind of know where Texas is, maybe, but they don't know where North Texas is. And so we wanted to familiarize them with what a great place this is. Yes. So there's 3 areas. One is just from the manufacturing facilities that are over there and the products that are coming out of China. How can we help those goods and services flow this direction to meet some of the needs that we have here? Secondly would be promoting the route between Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport and Asia, just from a tourism standpoint, which is a product in itself, but just the flow of business executives and making use of those routes. And then the third thing that we're working on is connecting Asia to South America and the flow of goods from a cargo standpoint. We want to know what's available in Asia and how it meets the needs of South America also, because there's a big opportunity here to help produce further trade between those countries using us as the middleman. opportunities. It was so different. So there were so many people, and one of the issues we work on here is traffic, because we have so many people moving here. But I promise you, I will never complain about traffic ever again after sitting in traffic in China.
Sure.
But just the opportunities around the construction industry was fascinating, of how much is being built from an infrastructure standpoint. I've never seen so many skyscrapers in my life. I mean, everywhere. We went to some very interesting concepts that I think we could adopt here, like the smart city. What city was that in?
Kunshan is one of them.
Okay, where we saw the senior citizens living.
Yes, Kunshan.
Yes, and it was a school. I mean, it was everything built in a smart city, and I thought it was a really interesting concept of how we can help develop some rural areas, particularly in Texas. But just everybody was so interested in pushing their products and the innovation opportunities, and they wanted to partner with people here. It was really infectious. It was nice. It was really interesting.
And I think just a couple of days ago, there's an article in the Washington Post about China has been used as cement for 3 years.
For 3 years that we've lost
for
in a whole
century.
century.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
and it was evident.
Yes,
Yes.
It was Bill Gates Foundation was doing that report, and I thought it was pretty cool. Sure. It's so what we call is the Innovation and Investment China trip. Now, this is the second terms for within less than a year.
Yeah.
So we're very fortunate to have Mary to join the trip, and then actually for her to see what's been like in China, because like you always say, you've seen the Great Wall is so great, but until you see it, you can't imagine. So our goal is really to incubating not just startups and also mature business to grow outside of their boundary, and then go outside of their own regions. So we do connect them to China and then Sweden and Irish. So we work a lot with other international businessmen and businesswomen to make that happen. And also our other program is to attract the international company to come over here in North Texas to set up either a factory or a business.
It's a great analogy with the wall, because you don't understand how vast it is until you see it.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with business opportunities.
Exactly.
You don't understand how great the opportunities are until you've been over there to see it.
Absolutely. And my always saying is I don't know what I don't know. So
Yeah.
you just have to really kind of show what you got, and then see what other people's reaction is, and also that may spark any business opportunity. And I'm a true believer on that.
So, how do you evaluate the entrepreneurial environment in China?
Right now, it's very popular, very hot actually. So I was going to share that with Mabry as well. Is right now in China. So the government, after the kind of Congress meetings, we didn't catch this.
We were there.
Yeah. So the main goal is to call everyone innovates, everyone to be entrepreneurs. So there's a lot of incubators start popping up, and there's about 1,500 incubators right now in China alone, and there's more coming every single day. So right now it's all about innovations and entrepreneurship. But the key question is, what is entrepreneurship, right? It takes guts, take passion, take energy to make things happen, right? And to grow the business, it's not something just 3 days, you're hot for 3 days and then you cool down and then you give up, or it's we don't want to see the bubble, right? We want to really see the true entrepreneurs that want to build business, want to change the world to be that, and then we want to connect them here in North Texas as well, and then in the globe.
And that's really exciting to see the government realizing they need to tap into the creativity and the energy within their community. I mean, that's new China.
That is new China, absolutely. And they're talking about like a lot of crowdfunding, equity crowdfunding platforms, and they talk about the school, college kids start going to competitions. I mean, I've seen like just 6 in 5 days, 6 competitions involve college, school, and college students, with enterprise that they join force to create this competition. I mean, we want to be part of that too, and then that's our goal is to bring that competition, bring that over here in North Texas, and get involved with the college, UNT, UTD, UTA, and you name it, all those universities.